after filming this, I realized I was PMSing and my period's coming on. So this existential crisis, I'm gonna blame on hormones. It'll explain so much if you watch the whole video.
Oh, I'm recording. Okay. Hello, since I just feel like I can't go to therapy for the third time in a week, I have a lot of feelings, right? A lot of feelings in this here body. Maybe y'all have feelings too, so let's talk about it real quick. Because all these feelings, and they've been going absolutely nowhere, so I'm just gonna try to talk. I've been really struggling with something recently called this world is fake. I feel like everything on this planet is fake. It feels like an illusion. It feels like the worst possible dream ever, and I can't wake up. I don't know if that makes sense. It just all feels so fake. Like all of everything that's put in place, it feels so fake and mundane and arbitrary and just downright stupid and ridiculous and ludicrous, and any other adjective I can think of, I'll keep saying it throughout the video, because it just feels like all of those things at once, which is why I have so many feelings. Because ultimately, life feels so daunting. And like, not to sound super depressing or anything, because I do try to be like positive and like create this dream life, like anything you want is yours type vibe on my channel. But for the most part, like a lot of days, if we're being honest, when I think about life and the fact that I have like maybe 50 more years on this planet, that feels super daunting, and sometimes it feels very impossible, mostly because of the large fact that we as humans in this society, we have to do some sort of labor and some sort of work in order to just live and have a decent life. Honestly, not even a good life. Most people work just to have a decent life. A lot of people work and have a life just because of like the way that this whole system and charade and game is set up. And so that's why it feels so very daunting to me, because I hate work. I've said that many times. I hate it. It f***ing sucks. Big reason why I made a YouTube channel. Please subscribe so I can stop working. It's like the worst thing ever. I don't like it. And I especially hate working full-time. That's something that also feels very fake, very arbitrary, very ludicrous, very stupid. I don't know who came up with the concept that we need to work 40 hours a week in order to like put food on the table. I feel like a good 20 to 30 hours a week would be Gucci. I feel like that would be more than enough to suffice, because then when you think about it and break down into it as well, you're not just working 40 hours a week. Like, you're not just working 8 hours a week for 5 days a week. Like, you are, but you aren't, at least in my case. Because at my job, I get an hour break. So I'm already there for 9 hours a day. That's a very long time. It takes me about 20 minutes to commute from my house to where I work. That's another 40 minutes. We're almost up to 10 hours of my day. That's damn near half of my day. And that's really ridiculous. Like, when I really sit down and think about it, when I'm at work and I'm like, this is just really ridiculous that I have been here for so long. And this feels so fake, because for the months that I've been working at this place, I find that I just kind of like dissociate. Like, I feel like another person takes over my mind and body while I'm at work, just so I can get through it, if that makes sense. Like, I always have my AirPods in. I'm always listening to music or a podcast. I'm never not listening to music or a podcast when I'm at work, because I'm just trying to numb the pain of working, because I hate it so much, because I'm so bored, because I want nothing more than to just go the home, because I want nothing more than to be around people who I actually like throughout the day. Like, my coworkers are fine, but let's be real, like, we're not friends. Like, I'm bored. I have no one to talk to. I'm doing this boring ass arbitrary work that I do every single day. It's the same shit all the time, and you're telling me I'm supposed to do this for like another 40 years? That sounds really ghetto, and I'm not here for it. So between the whole idea that this whole social construct feels fake, and a lot of days I feel fake, and a lot of days I just want to stop existing, and not in like a suicidal I'm gonna off myself type of way, but I just want to stop existing in terms of there's too many things to do in life. And I saw a girl on TikTok say this, and I like agreed with it 100%. It was something like, she's like, life's too hard, there's too many small things to do all the time, which I 2000% agree with. And it kind of just sucks, because there's never not something to do, because just in order to survive, in order to live, you have to just do things all the time, if that makes sense. And in order to have a decent life, you have to just do things all the time. That's why my room looks like this in the background, because with all of the shit to do, I just feel like cleaning my house gets on the bottom of the totem pole. There's enough shit to do without adding more arbitrary things to do that, like, is it really enriching my life? I always say, oh, I love a clean space. I do. I love a clean space, but sometimes my space gets messy. Like, I don't have rat roaches crawling around, but it gets messy because in the grand scheme of all of the other shit that I have to do in a day, in a week, in a month, folding my clothes right when they get out the dryer just isn't one. And I guess I'm kind of saying all of this is to say that I am tired. And maybe you resonate with any of this, I don't know. Maybe I'm rambling and I need to go into a psych institution, but I'm just really tired, and I feel like a huge part of my tiredness and my this feels fakeness and my disconnection with society and everything like that, a really huge part of that is work. A huge part of that is working 40 hours a week, because it just makes me feel so miserable and it makes me feel so trapped, because I have a very good job. I think I've said that about 1 billion times. I have a very good job. I have a job that pays extremely well. The things that I would rather be doing are either feels like it's not enough to sustain me in my life, or it's not making money at the current moment. And in order to live, I have to have money and I have to be sustained at the current moment. I just hate life, and I hate being pessimistic, and I'm always like trying to rewire my brain to think positively, but some things just get wildly life just gets wildly overwhelming, and I start to hate it so much, and I try not to, and I feel like I try to do all these things to like not just hate it and feel as shitty as I do sometimes. Like, I take my antidepressants, I go for my walks, I got a dog, I like socialize with friends, I try to like eat healthy foods and foods that I like, I get enough sleep, so I feel like I'm doing all of the things right that I'm supposed to be doing. But there's this one huge fundamental thing that I'm missing that is causing me a lot of sorrow, heartache, misery in my life, and I'm trying to figure out what that one thing is. And I keep coming back to the same conclusion that a big factor of that is income and my job. Like, I just fucking hate it. I just hate working. I don't know if that makes me like the laziest son of a bitch ever, or I don't know if I'm just like not aligning with my life's purpose, or what the fuck is going on. Why do my hands keep... What is that? I was talking to my therapist about this, and she suggested like I need to like find my life's purpose, and she's like, do you know what your life's purpose is? And I said no, and she said, do you think you have a life's purpose? And I said no, because I honestly don't think that I do have a life's purpose. I don't think most people have a life's purpose. Maybe we're just not taught to find what the life's purpose is, but I feel like I don't have a life's purpose. I feel like I'm just here to sort of play this stupid ass, whack, ghetto ass game and then get the fuck out, and hopefully I did enough on this realm, in this reality, to like level up to the next dimension, to something that's a little bit better. But I don't know if like I have a purpose. Like, I feel like my purpose is to just exist, and I'm not able to do my purpose, which is to just exist, because I'm too busy working and trying to like make a living. Like, when I think to the times where I'm the most happiest, I'm of course doing things that are not lucrative. I am hanging out with my friends and family. I am spending time with my dog. I am napping. I am traveling. I am having life experiences. And I think that's probably why I ride so hard for this YouTube shit, and I keep trying to make YouTube a thing, because I could monetize off of that if my YouTube channel when my YouTube channel takes off. Just documenting my life would then make me money. I just got an email from my tattoo artist because I want to get a new tattoo, and is that gonna bring me any type of joy, any type of solace? I don't fucking know, but like I am trying so hard to like not just like hate life so much. Like, the good vibes and the meditation just doesn't seem to be working. Like, I am trying so fucking hard, and some days I'm just like, I don't know how much longer I can live like this. I don't know how much longer I want to live like this. Yeah, I don't know. And now I'm about to cry on camera, and I don't want to cry on camera, and I don't know why I'm crying. And sometimes I think that people look at my life because of what I share on the internet, and they think it's amazing. Like, and I understand why you would think that, because I purposefully put certain things out into the internet for people to see, because I get to hand pick and choose what you guys see. But like, you don't see every single aspect of people's lives lives. I sometimes just get low-key fucking miserable, and I know I deal with depression, and sometimes it's just not depression. I don't know what it is. Like, it's not like, oh, I don't know. Like, if you've ever been depressed, it's a very distinct feeling. And when I feel miserable like I do now, like I have been, like, it's not depression. Like, I can get up and do certain things. I can do the things that I want to do for the most part, but so much of my fucking time is taken up doing things that I don't want to do, like work or cleaning or cooking or like doing just like dumb shit or driving. I fucking hate driving. That's all I got. I have a teddy bear. I've had him since I was 7. His name's Curly. Isn't he precious? He makes me happy. Do you guys have teddy bears? Like, he's so like cuddleable and like soft, and wow, I feel a lot better. I don't know if it was the fact that I just grabbed this teddy bear off of my floor, or if it's the fact that I just cried a little bit, or if it's the fact that I just like was able to go on this tangent on video or out loud in general. Like, I don't know, but I feel a little bit better. I don't know what I'm gonna go do now, but I'm gonna go do something, probably watch Pose or feed my dog or cry. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye. God, that was so depressing. What the